Hello YouTube, De-bodgery here. Welcome to EV Components Review. This is not a teardown video. Instead, this is more of an announcement of two things. So this is a QS165v2. As you can see, there are 5 poles, 43 kV. You can feel the difference between them because you can't see it from the outside. You can feel the difference between them just by turning the armature. So the V1, there is no cogging in the armature to stator. The magnets don't, they attract very smoothly and continuously. So it feels more like it's like butter or honey in there kind of a feel. Whereas with a V2, you can, those movements you're seeing there is because the magnets are attracting to the stator. So you can feel that cogging effect in the V2. So I'm telling you this specifically because, well, this is a future project that's coming. I have a burned out V2 and I have this one, which is the brand new one, which I've done the teardowns on. And I want more of these. It's a fairly good stator layout and armature layout. The V1s are less optimal. But the V2s are pretty good. And anyway, I want more of these motors. And the reason why I want more is because they're going to go through MotorCAD and they're going to get simulated like the TP-128s have done. And the more of these motors I have, the more of them I can wind. But the idea is to find an optimal wind for this armature and stator for maximum copper fill. And I already know that this is going to make, the F-Spec KO Moto motor look pretty tame. So yeah, here it is, a motor that's $350 from QS Motor, basically putting to shame the F-Spec motor, which costs you $1,400. The only thing you're getting different is, well, F-Specs are pretty because they've got all that anodized aluminum, and this is just black paint. So if you're into pretty, fine, buy an F-Spec. If you want performance in abundance and hand wound by me, well, this is going to put that to shame, pretty darn sure. So yeah, I want more of these motors so that we can run simulations on them and then find out what an optimal wind is. The kV is going to go up a lot over this 43 kV. That's just a matter of course. So yeah, efficiency is going to go up, motor power is going to go up, and this is going to be a really, really strong motor. So again, I am Richard Gumfaw on Facebook, in case I haven't said that already, and PM me if you have QS165 V2s. I don't really want the V1s, they're not as good. The V2s have a lot of potential in them. And so the more of those I get, the more of them I can experiment with this and do some custom winding on them. But yeah, right now I have only 2 and I want like 5 or 6 or whatever I can get. I don't care that they're burned out. I don't care if they work. All of whatever they are right now is going to get unwound anyway. So yeah, please contact me on Facebook about your QS165 V2s. If you would want me to do a rewind for you on one, that's fine. Yeah, I'm looking at selling these things after I do a rewind for like about $800, and about $400 of that is going to be my time in doing the wind, and the rest of it is going to be whatever the original cost of the motor is. So anyway, yeah, if you want one, or if you have one that you want to sell me for a good price, please contact me and let's talk. All right, or more, because this is coming and it's going to be really impressive. So setting that aside and then getting this out. So you have all seen this as well. So here is one of the 3 TP-128s that I have. And all 3 of them have reworked shafts. So they were 20 millimeters. And I think they had like a 5 millimeter keyway in them. And I've machined this down to 3/4 and put whatever that is, a larger keyway. 3/16 I think it is, I forgot. Anyway, yeah, so these motors, they are rated 1600 watts from top power, and this is the XXL that lightning rod sells, and then people are running these things at like say 12, 14 kilowatts. So it's got a lot more capability already. I am doing a group buy for these motors with one small change. This is the 1600 watt version. I'm getting the 1800 watt version instead. So I am doing a group buy. I already have 20 motors that people have said that they are getting. I'm buying several myself. But the 1800 watt version, not the 1600 watts, I believe they're physically exactly the same, can size, everything else. It's just slightly longer stator and armature inside. But yeah, I've got 20 of them already that people have said they want to buy. And if you would like to have some as well, and you're in the US or Canada, I would gladly add you to that order and get more of them. So motors are $88 a piece. Shipping is $46 to me. So total cost is whatever that is, $134 per motor to get them all to me. Then shipping to you is whatever that is. So anyway, yeah, 12, 14 kilowatt motor for 134 bucks. That's not bad. Anyway, if you'd like to get involved with that, again, Richard Gumfaw on Facebook, PM me there. I can add you to the order for the US stuff. Also, there is someone that I know of that is doing a group buy for Europe. He is in the UK, and I don't know how many motors he's got people wanting to buy so far, but if you're in Europe or the UK, you can PM me as well, and I can get you in touch with him, and then you can get involved with that group buy as well. So, two things. Want your QS165v2s, don't care if they work or not. And then contact me as well if you'd like to get TP-128 1800 watt version motors. Because there's already 20 that is ready to order, waiting for people's money, and then those will be shipped to me. They're going to come by air freight so that it doesn't take 3 months for them to get here. Instead, it'll take about 10 days or so from the time that they are boxed up and shipped. So yeah, get involved if you're interested. Anyway, that's everything I want to talk about in this video. QS165v2s and TP-128 1800 watt group buy.